He might be last in order, which makes him least in our stage vote poll, but our final opponent did manage to get 1 tally, and as we all know, 1 is greater than 0. Just not our 0. Let's jet.
Jet Stingray!
Now the funny thing about this stage is that no matter when you take it on, it's largely going to play out the same. I mean, you can't use special techniques or weapons when on the Ride Chaser 80 on here. All you can do is jump, shoot, and you do have a mid-air dash too, so use that. Especially with those mines, because just like Storm Owl's tornadoes, the explosions here last longer than they look like they do, so be careful of that. Oh, after the second gap here, don't jump for the third. You'll drop right down to the heart tank. Easy pickup. You can dash into the hover gunners if you want, but really for the most part you don't have to jump, although with those iron plates you certainly do, because if you drive over them, well, they're rigged to blow and they will hurt you. And speaking of things that are rigged to blow, so is this entire place, so let's get moving. And wait a second, did I just get hit by something there? Yeah, I didn't exactly notice that hit there, so at the moment, I'm all doing these happy hops thinking we've got a no-hit run. By the way, do a mid-air dash as you're going down this ramp, and you will take care of the bot we are trying to pursue here in Jet Stingray. Neat. Makes it pretty easy, because if you leave him around, he will generate a shield of mini rays that he'll send down along the ground. You'll have to either shoot or dash into him. By the way, he's going to come back for a second pass in just a second, and you can get up on the side here, and once again, mid-air dash him down. Definitely a good idea to do that, as you want him out of the way as you go up this ramp, jump, mid-air dash, and pick up the sub-tank. Just make sure to do another air dash to finish things off. I've had it before when I was younger, where I would land right before that barrier at the end, and I could not jump again, and I'd have to redo the whole section. Now this is actually a fight that's easier for Zero than it is X, just because Zero can jump up and slash Stingray pretty easily. He can also stay put on the ground and take care of those Stingrays instead of X having to pretty much be in the middle of the room and doing a dashing buster shot on him. It can get annoying. Anyway, the idea here for Zero is to just stay on the same side as Stingray, just in case he drops down and tries to do an instant swoop. We're not really in the best of positions, but he's playing real nice. Anyway, once he gets to half health, he'll come drop down, use this vacuum attack that's not going to work if you're standing behind him. You can get your hits in, and you are going to make this fight go even faster. Now, later in the fight, when he drops the red Stingrays, you might think there's supposed to be a problem for Zero, but no. They're not going to come after you until they're over your head. But if you're staying underneath Jet Stingray himself, those red Stingrays are going to act like the blue ones with how they move. Just look how quick they go down. Oh, wait a minute, he's doing his dive attack. He'll go down, and then he'll come up for a targeted launch on you. You gotta be careful of that. He's gonna try this one more time, but I think this fight's just about over. Don't know why we didn't take care of the little Stingray, but at least we took care of the big one. Anyway, sorry 2Jet, but I'm in a hurry. Not exactly the hardest fight in the world, especially at this point in the game. So you know what? This was a nice little cool-down episode. Kinda helps when you're submerged in water and all. Go figure.
You won
Hienkyaku. Flying swallow legs. It's an air dash. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. It would have been nice to have a few stages ago, but it'll get a couple of uses as we go. I'd like to think Zero learned this one not from Jet Stingray, but from when he was doing all those stunts on the Ride Chaser 80 on. It's kind of funny how that all works out. And last I checked, things just worked out for us, because that was the last of Repliforce's main Maverick units. Still, this isn't over yet. Should have been in a different game then. Well, cool your jets there, Zero, because we're not exactly going to go there just yet. In fact, we're not even going to set up the next episode, because there's one place I want to revisit real quickly, just to show you all a nice little place where you can go and refill your energy. Sure enough, it's right here at the start of Frost Walrus's stage. I'm sure you've all noticed that wall that's over there to our left. Well, yeah, we can climb that thing. And what's up here are quite a few health pickups along the way. There's even a couple to refill our weapon tank, too. Not really useful for Zero, but eh. Anyway, these 8 health pickups are going to fill half a sub-tank's worth of energy for you in one run, and that's great, because all you have to do is exit the stage and then re-enter, and after a couple times, you'll pretty much have full energy right there to help you for the final stages. Use it wisely. I figured I'd show that off now for y'all, just in case you didn't know about it. At least now you do, and you, just like Zero, are set for these final stages coming up. And with that, we've made our preparations for the final battle. I don't know if it's going to be next time for certain, but we're going to do our best to make sure to stomp Repliforce then and there. This is the part of the game where we stop messing around, and you know what? Next time, Repliforce might be the ones getting ready to take off into space, but it's going to be Zero that shows you how to fly. I'll see you there, gang, because it's time to get serious. Mm-hmm.